Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Because we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Best self-defense technique in a home or parking lot.
Underground
That's the title.
Yeah,
Underground parking lot.
You're in a closed
Oh,
area.
parking ramp.
Parking ramp. There
I'm
you
sorry,
go.
I should have said ramp instead of lot.
Don't worry about it, Bob. It happens to me too. Okay, so this is a story I want to tell everyone. There's a 12-year-old girl. Her and her mother took a self-defense class from me. By the way, I was a black belt, second-degree black belt for 17 years. And I was a martial arts for 17 years. I was only a second degree for about 5 years. But I taught self-defense. This 12-year-old girl and her mother were part of the class.
Sure.
This technique that we're going to go through today in this video, I taught them. And it was just a week later, that girl had gone home after school. Her parents were gone. The door was open on the house. She was scared. It's like, who's in the house? And we talked about these situations in class. And she used this technique that we're going to go through to keep herself safe and get hold of her mother, actually is what she did. So we're going to
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I love it. We got to watch more of the video.
What did this 12-year-old...
What did she do?
Right, to keep herself safe.
Self-safe. All right, great. And by the way, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and safe, and we upload every day. Also, please go over to Facebook if you haven't already and like us, because Brad and I, as children, we're not liked, and that's why he learned self-defense, because he used to get beat up all the time, and now we're turning things around because people are liking us, Brad.
It's not really true, but...
No, none of it's true, but it's fun. So.
Okay, so anyways, what I want to talk about is this self-defense is a very common situation. You're in, either it could be an office, your home, a parking ramp, an enclosed area where there's an exit. Okay, there's always a door to get in and out of a room, oftentimes 2, sometimes 3, but you're in it, you're almost trapped and you need to get out of there. And it's a situation where let's say you're working late at night in the office, you hear somebody in the office and you know no one's supposed to be there.
Right.
Okay, in this situation, this 12-year-old girl comes home to the house, the door's open, she knows no one's home yet from work.
Sure.
She's scared. There's no direct threat yet, but maybe, something's going on and we need to be safe. Okay.
The wise thing for her to do, by the way, would not have gone in the house and gone to a neighbor's, but being the fact that she did go in the house, she did the right thing.
She did live in a rural area, so they didn't have neighbors.
Oh, there wasn't.
Yeah,
really?
it was a wooded area.
So she was kind of stuck, wasn't she?
Right. Or the other place is a parking ramp.
Sure.
You go home, you come out from the store or maybe from the bar or whatever it may be. Your cars are by yourself or a few cars, and you hear someone, or you're really suspicious that you're not in there by yourself. How are you going to get to the safe exit or to your car safely?
Sure.
Okay. So, shall we go on?
Yeah, let's go on.
All right.
Do you want to demonstrate, or are we going to do it?
First thing I'm going to recommend. Have something to protect yourself.
Sure.
And I'm going to have it right here. I think a tactical flashlight is probably one of the best defense weapons you can have. And we just did a video, on why that. So you can.
It was entitled "Single Best Self-Defense Weapon on the Street or Home." And so, I mean, if you want to look up that title,
it'll go into detail why I think this is such a good device to have.
We may go into more of it at the end of the video today if we get some time.
Okay, so what we're going to do is this is called the friendly wall technique.
Okay.
Okay, now obviously we don't have the ideal situation here, so we made up a mock wall here. This is going to be a wall in this room. Let's say this is a parking ramp. Okay, it's large, of course. I'm walking out to my car. My car is in this direction. I need to get around that corner to get to my car. It's very quiet, and all of a sudden I hear someone walk. Yep, and it's like, this is not safe. I don't feel comfortable here. I need to get over here. The safe exit for me is around this corner to my car, and also there's an exit to get out to the public area that way as well.
Pay attention to your intuition and your sixth sense.
That's exactly right. If the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, you respect that, and you just pay attention to it.
Your body's telling you something. Your body.
So if I'm in the middle of an open room, whether it's in a parking ramp or in your office, you have to be aware of your surroundings. Not just what's in front of you, but what's behind you, because that's a lot more dangerous than what's in front of you, because you can't see it. No eyes behind your head. So we need to eliminate the threat from behind us, what we don't know. So that's where the friendly wall comes in. You know a wall is not going to attack you. It's not going to grab a hold of you. It's not going to do anything to you. So you use the friendly wall and you back up against the wall. And now I only have 180 degrees for surveillance, okay? The next thing you're going to do is you're going to put your hands up in this position. Because,
with the tactical flashlight.
Right. And if you don't have the flashlight, you're going to do that anyways. Because if someone is going to come around this corner and strike you or grab you, if your hands are here, they're in a good position to protect your head and face, because that's
Sure.
the number one target you want to protect. Okay, so this is the position you're going to be in against the wall. You're going to be very aware of what's going on around you. Now, this is the part that this wall is friendly. Now, don't stand there yet, Bob.
Oh,
Remember, I need to get over here to the safe exit or to your car. This wall is not friendly because you have no idea if there's anybody there. You've heard somebody, you're pretty sure someone's in this area, and that could be the unfriendly wall. So I'm here, and I know I have to get to my safe exit. No, so Bob is going to be the bad guy.
sorry if I use this as a weapon?
Yeah, that's fine. So how am I going to get around this wall and discover if that wall is safe or friendly? Okay, I'm going to show the improper way to do it first. Okay, let's say I'm coming up here, unfriendly wall. I got to find out if it's friendly or not. I'm going to poke my head around there. Obviously, particularly if I have a head of hair and that person grabs my hair, pulls you down, you're completely vulnerable for an attack, full-out assault, and you're very vulnerable to being injured or attacked or assaulted. So you're not going to check that wall out by looking around corner in a tight corner. This is where the light comes in really handy. Here I'm up to that corner, that wall is there. When I get within 2 or 3 yards, my hands are going to be up and I'm going to circle around. And if I see someone there, if you got the light, you're going to shine. I'm not going to shine at Bob's eyes because this is not fun to get in your eyes, but I'm going to shine it towards his belly. And you're going to shine it, even if that person is not going to assault you, you haven't done anything to them, but they're going to see dots.
Yeah.
These lights are pretty bright, and that's what they're made for. You just see, like the camera, whites out, that's what happens. And it goes away after a minute or two.
Sure.
But there's no reason anybody should be doing that anyway.
Right,
so
they shouldn't be
if
here.
If they're not there, if they're there and they're friendly, they got to learn they shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So this is going to help. If they
So they won't get hurt, but it gives you time.
Right. On the other hand, if that person comes after you, you're going to use the light, shine it towards right into their eyes. Now, the nice thing about a tactical flashlight is this clear line in the right distance. You're going to hold it like this. You don't hold a tactical flashlight like this. You can point well with this, but it doesn't work well. If you hold it here, it's very convenient. And these edges, can you see it, Lonnie? These edges, they're not razor sharp, but they're plenty sharp to cause damage. Particularly, you're going to strike to the person's face right towards their eyes, because you need to be safe, and you're going to be very serious about what you're doing. And that strike, if it does not hit the eyes, it's going to hit the bone or the forehead. It's going to open up the skin, and then blood will go over the eyes. So they got the white flash from the light, plus they got blood into their eyes. It's really going to, they're going to be ineffective.
They got a world of hurt.
Right. You're going to be able to run, get away, and while you're running, or if you did not were able to strike, you need to get attention to you. You're going to start yelling very loud. And a really nice word that gets attention to anybody that can hear you is to use the word fire. Because people all want to know if there's a fire around. They're going to come looking.
Because the fire is going to affect them.
Right.
But if you yell help, they may go, I'm not going to, this person's having, I'm going to run the other way maybe, because if you're not a hero.
Right, exactly.
But if you yell fire, they're going to come there to see if there's fire, because I could be hurt by the fire.
And the attacker knows that too.
Right.
And they do not want people.
Yeah, they don't want people there.
They don't want a crowd. They want to have this a one-on-one situation.
Right.
Okay. So once again, the friendly wall technique, you find the friendly wall. If the wall's not friendly because you cannot see it, you need to approach it with some distance, your hands up with your light ready to use it, okay? And if there's nobody there, let's say what you heard was nothing, you're safe, it's no big deal, you get to your car and you drive out and life is good.
Yep.
But it's very important that you take that sixth sense when something's not right, or if someone you know, even if you're walking down the street, you know, if you're holding on to this, no one can really tell you have it.
No.
Okay, it's fine. If someone's coming at the sidewalk the other way and you're on there by yourself, your hands are going to be up. You're going to be ready to use your light in a flash of a second. And if there's nothing going on,
Yeah.
you know, it seems
No,
like
no harm, no foul.
Right. It seems like this is a heck of a way to live. That you're going to be scared all the time.
Right.
But unfortunately, you
This
have
is
to,
the life, the world we live in.
Right. And it's not this all the time. It's when you're in those situations where your sixth sense is saying something's not right here. Respect it and be prepared. You know. And the other thing about these lights, this light you can vary the intensity.
So you can use it as a flashlight.
Right, and you can use it to find something underneath the furniture. Or, you know, if your car gets a flat tire, you can use it to
well, you go
work on it.
trying to find your car.
Right.
I mean, it just works in a dark area.
It's a great tool.
Yeah.
So we're going to have this in our favorite.
Yeah, down in our Amazon link, we'll put
Right,
it down below
yeah.
so you can go ahead and get one. It's
They're not cheap. It's somewhere around $50 or $70, but they're built very well. It's made out of aluminum.
M1X Striker is this one that we got, but there's a whole bunch of them. But this one I thought was a
I had
nice size.
Yeah,
Is that the one your daughter got or not?
Yeah, well,
was
it's just a
similar?
different model, same manufacturer.
Oh, it was.
They're built well. They have O-ring seals. You can drop it in the water, and it's going to continue to work. They're just a wonderful light.
So they're waterproof.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can be out in the rain.
Oh,
and
yeah.
be
Yeah,
fine.
there's no problem with getting these wet.
Okay.
So good
All right, very
product.
good.
So very good. Be safe and be healthy.
Thanks.